It all started on a hot Monday afternoon in Lagos. A girl in a flowing white designer gown stepped into a crowded book market, the kind of place billionaire children never enter. People stared, phones came out, whispers rose. Is that not Favor, the minister's daughter? What's she doing here? She's looking for trouble, oh. But Favor walked deeper in, ignoring everyone. She stopped in front of a tiny wooden bookstore, barely standing, patched with old plywood and rusted nails. And behind the counter stood a young man in a faded brown shirt, arranging second-hand books with incredible care. His name was Daniel. Their eyes met. For a moment, the noise of the market faded. Favor didn't know why, but something about him felt different. Calm, safe, real. "Excuse me," she said softly. "Do you have the Art of War?" Daniel looked up. "Yes, but the one I have is old. The pages are brown. People don't like old things." Favor smiled, the first genuine smile she had shown in months. "I like old things," she whispered. Daniel didn't know he was talking to a billionaire's daughter, and Favor didn't tell him. But as she handed him the money, Daniel noticed something strange. She paid double. "Why?" he asked. She shrugged. "Because you treat books like treasure, and people like that are rare." From that moment, Daniel knew his life would never be the same. But Favor kept a secret. The world she came from was filled with enemies, and someone was watching them. Favor returned to the bookstore the next day, and the next, and the next. Sometimes she bought nothing. Sometimes she stayed an hour talking about dreams, life, and things money could never buy. Daniel listened in a way no one else ever did. Not for her status, not for her beauty, just for her. One evening, Favor's bodyguard finally confronted her. "Madam, your father will not like this. People are talking." Favor's heartbeat quickened. "Let them talk. For once in my life, I feel normal." But rumors reached her father, a strict, powerful billionaire who controlled everything around him. He summoned her immediately. "Is it true? You've been seen with a bookseller?" Favor stood tall. "Yes, his name is Daniel, and he has more integrity than half the rich men you know." Her father slammed the table. "You will end this nonsense, or you are no longer my daughter." Tears filled Favor's eyes, but she walked out silently. That night, she went to Daniel's stall. "I need to tell you something," she whispered. "I'm not who you think I am." Daniel laughed softly. "I know." Favor froze. You knew?" He nodded. "The first day you came here, 10 cameras were following you. I just pretended not to notice." Her eyes widened. "So why didn't you say anything?" Daniel raised her hand gently. "Because you looked like someone who needed to be seen as a person, not a headline." She broke down crying in his arms, the first time she had ever cried freely. But as they hugged, a black SUV parked across the street. And someone inside whispered, "Take pictures. The war has just started." To be continued.